My name is Richard Sgro, and I'm the general manager at Modern Sales Pros. I've been in this role for about 2 years now. Prior to that, I was a VP of sales and solutions at a few different high growth B2B tech SaaS startups. I was a first time VP of sales, had no idea really how to do anything, but I got connected with the Modern Sales Pros community to help me answer all the questions that I couldn't answer on my own. And then when it was time for me to transition out of that role, I got really excited about the opportunity to come in and make the Modern Sales Pros experience even better for our members. Well, one of the things that I think about a lot with myself is I love to solve really, really complex problems. I like things that don't really have clear answers. And to be honest, I'm a bit of a pain in the ass as an employee. So I needed a role that had both a lot of autonomy and the opportunity for me to really build and scale a business in a way that I wasn't really familiar with. I knew this role was right for me probably about 5 or 6 months in was when it really started to click for me that this is something that I enjoy, that it's lining up to be a lot of what I think it would be. And that actually coincides with when we started to scale the team beyond the folks that I inherited. But even before that, when I was looking at my next role, I was always looking for these roles that were interdisciplinary, that allowed you to build businesses and scale things, but also utilize a variety of skill sets that I had either developed in my background or want to develop to make myself a better, more well-rounded business person. The most rewarding aspect about this role is when stuff happens and I don't have to do it. That sounds really weird, and it's not from a place of arrogance or anything like that. But when you hire really smart people and give them the tools that they need to be successful, and then they are, it's very, very rewarding. So when projects get launched, incepted, when an event goes very, very well, and I have very little involvement with it, that really excites me. The other part about this with our community, it's always exciting after we do an event and maybe the team we're very critical and we always want to get better at it. But when we hear from a community member, that was amazing, I'm sharing it with my team. Oh my goodness, I love Modern Sales Pros. I love the content that you put out there. You guys are great. That really is the wind behind our sails in a lot of ways. And for me, I find that very energizing and exciting. And I love that feeling. A general manager is exactly what it sounds like. It's a lot of generally managing things. When I think about the role itself, you have to be willing to wear many hats. If the trash doesn't get picked up, that's your job. If somebody on the team makes a mistake on something that you didn't teach them how to do, that's your job. So you have to be willing to be very interdisciplinary in what you do. And the order of priority changes every day or every week because you don't have infinite time. So if I was a piece of advice to anyone who's going to become a general manager, first figure out what the hell the role actually means, because it means different things at different places. The second piece of advice would be just be prepared to have no 2 days be the same. There's no one playbook I could give you and say, and here you are, you can do everything a GM does. You kind of got to figure part of it out as you go. And you have to create the operational capacity in the organization to do stuff. So you're not the only one capable of executing. The future of sales is really exciting to me. I think the discipline itself is becoming more accessible to a wider variety of people, which is always a great thing. I also think the future of sales is a blend still of art and science. The folks that figure out how to use tools effectively, how to use data to inform their decisions, who also have mastered the art of having a conversation, of asking for money, of handling an objection with grace and not being a knucklehead about it. Those are the folks who are going to be very, very successful. So I think the future of sales is a data-informed discipline where you have folks that are masters of both the art of how to sell and the science of what needs to get done, whether it's setting up compensation plans, what sorts of cadences need to be run, and why those things need to be run. That's such a great question. I would have to say probably Modern Sales Pros. It's the best bang for your buck that you can get on the planet. It's a great community filled with amazing, amazing, amazing revenue leaders, folks in sales management, operations, related supporting disciplines. And the best part about the community is the members. Amazing. My name is Richard Sgro, and I am a modern sales pro.